Hey guys, Satire Pie here and welcome to episode 6 of Daily Cash Boost. This is kind of a continuation of episode 5 in the way that we'll be planting herbs. Now it's a bit different from the last episode. This will be higher requirements and we'll be planting snapdragons, which require 62 farming, I believe. We'll also be using the juju farming potions, which gives you a double chance of getting 2 herbs. And each dose lasts 5 minutes. You can get this from doing the Herblore Habitat activity and getting marble vines and Eugene seeds, or is it Eugene seeds or something like that? I don't know. If you can hear like a herd of elephants in the background, that's just like my puppy running back and forward. Don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if the mic picks it up, but I apologise for it in advance. So anyway, yeah, GG farming potions. You'll need magic secateurs, which increase your yield by 10%, I believe, and you get those from the Fairy Tale Part 2 quests. We'll also be using the Master Green Farmers. Now, if you don't have Master Green Farmers, which, to be fair, have they uses a lot of loyalty points to get the Master Farmers, Master Green Fingers rather. You can use any green fingers. I think you can buy like the basic one for like 5,000 loyalty points or something like that. And this basically gives you it lasts for 20 minutes when you activate the aura and recharges in an hour, so you can use it every herb run. And basically for that 20 minutes it prevents it prevents all your crops from getting diseased. That includes herbs, but only for the 20 minutes. So they still have a chance of getting diseased, but yeah, and again during that 20 minutes you get a chance of extra yield. So because we're planting snapdragons, which are like 8 to 9, even sometimes 10k a herb, you know, getting a couple of extra it does increase your profit by a fair bit. It all adds up. And another thing that I have that's really pretty cheap to buy considering in the Dungeoneering Awards is the Scroll of Life. Now what the Scroll of Life does is every time you pick a herb or like empty a farm patch, it gives you a chance of getting the herb seed back, and if you clear a disease patch, you also get a chance of getting a random herb back. So if you've got a disease patch and it's a toad flax or whatever, and it costs like a K for that seed, you get a chance of getting a toadstool back, and I've had that happen a couple of times. But even if it's not diseased, you do get a chance of getting your seed back originally anyways. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you through one of my farm runs, and we're going to calculate the profit afterwards. I usually start at Trollheim. If you're using GG farming potions, you do want to start at Trollheim so you can get all the 5 runs, or all the 5 patches done in the 5 minutes, because the GG farming potions only last for 5 minutes. So to be efficient and only use 1 potion, or 1 dose rather, you start at Trollheim. So we'll just run through these agility shortcuts. I sounded like a Brummie then. Shortcuts. That's unlike me. I actually do live in Birmingham. I've been told I don't sound like a Brummie though. And I'm still sick, guys, so I do still sound like a 13-year-old boy. And my dog's running about like a mad guy again. So once you're in here, if you're lower level combat, you'll need some armor or at least a piece of food or something, because you will get hit by the trolls. Not much if you're max combat like me, but oh, I can't even click the door. That's a fail. Yeah, so we just go up these ladders. Get off me, dog. Thank you. Go and play with your toy. Up these ladders. It does sound like a herd of elephants. It's so bad. Now you also need some super compost. I put mine in the leprechaun. I suggest you do the same. It can hold like hundreds at a time. So now we start. Now we're here. We want to activate the aura, if you have it, and drink a potion. Now if you've got the Scroll of Life, which I really recommend doing, because if you're planting snapdragons, which I do, and you just receive a snapdragon seed, that's like an extra 50k on your profit. So it really does add a boost, and I don't get them extra seeds every run, but you know, it's good when it works. Now I usually go to use the Ecto file to get to the Mauritania farming patch. If you don't have the Ecto file, I think you need to use charter ships, but I don't know the exact way. But the Ecto file is really easy to get, and I think most people have them, especially if you're high enough to do the things that I'm doing right here. Now you can, if you don't have the requirements, or if you don't have Juju farming potions, I suggest you don't plant snapdragons, because they are a high level seed, not a high level seed, they are a high priced seed, and you really need to, it's risky whether you'll break even or not, never mind make a profit. If you don't have Juju farming potions, please watch my previous video, episode 5, and that takes you through like a lower level version of farming, and you can still make, like, what was it, I think it was like 130k a run. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, let's go to the Falador patch. I assume you guys know how to get to these patches. If you don't, you can just refer to my other video which tells you to get how to get and the best ways to get to all the patches. And the reason I took 10 seeds out of the bank is so at the end we could calculate what the 5 seeds cost and what all the herbs we get cost. So we can calculate our profit margins, la la la. And my dog just growled, how lovely. He doesn't like profit margins at all. Crazy full dog. RD farm patch. Click on the herbs. Yeah, so you'll see here, it says your aura allows you to recover an additional crop. If I put my game on filter, you can see it says the potion allows you to recover a second herb. So if you can see, there's quite a few of those messages, so we've made quite a bit more just by using Jujus, and I think we've had 2 because of the aura, which is not too bad, which is not too good, to be honest. Usually get more than that. Now there is some debate to which is better at the minute, snapdragons or toadflax. You can get lucky with snapdragons and get like a really big yield. No, you can get lucky with toadflax and get a really big yield. Toadflax is probably the safer option because the seeds are really cheap anyway, so you basically make a profit even if you only get 1 herb from a seed. I just prefer doing snapdragons, especially because at some point, I think it was a couple of months ago, no, it was like a couple of weeks ago, before the Queen Black Dragon came out and the herb went up to a really high price, so it was a really good profit. But I mean, you can judge to what's better for yourself, because everyone plays the game differently after you've watched the video and see the difference in profit. I think herbs are still an underrated way of making money. I mean, some people do them, but not, you know, every day, or they don't do them very often. And it is a shame because they do make a lot of money when you add up all the herbs that you get. Okay, so we've got 58 herbs from 5 seeds. So if we calculate that profit with price checker, so 5 herbs currently cost 248k, and we've made 564k from those herbs. If you clean the herbs, which I usually do while you're doing the run, you actually get a little bit more, because usually the clean versions of snapdragons are a bit more cost a bit more. So if we do 564, 1, 2, 3, divide minus 248. 1, 2, 3. That gives us 316,000 a run profit for this run rather. But it's just an example. Other runs you might get a few less herbs, but generally you'll make a fair bit of profit on Snapdragons, which is why I do them. So if we go by the same rules as last video, if we say we do 2 runs a day, so we times that by 2, that's 632,000 a run. And don't forget that this is just, an example run. Other runs you get seeds, which is an extra 49k in this current GE price. So it's well worth having the Scroll of Life and the GG farming potions and the Master Green Fingers, or just any Green Fingers aura. So it's pretty good. So yeah, so now if we calculate that at 632k a day, times that by 7, that would be 4.4 mil a week. Times that by 4, that would be 17 mil a month. Times that by 12, that'd be what was it? 212 mil? Is that right? That's friggin' a lot. 212 mil a year. So there you go, guys. I hope you liked episode 6. And again, if you don't have the requirements or the GG farming potions and all this crap that I've used this episode, please refer to episode 5, and that's just a basic farm run, a basic herb run rather, with lower level herbs and none of this crap. So yeah, thanks guys, bye.